Have you ever wondered how you can actually make around about 30% on your money? Well, in this video, my good friends, I am going to be able to show you how best you can be able to make around about 30% return on investment on a deal in real estate. These deals are everywhere in South Africa, and I've been doing such kind of deals, I think anybody can do it. But let's take plugged in. One of you who's a subscriber here on this channel, you will be able to snatch this deal. That's what we do at the top of the hour. Every Wednesday, we bring you what we call Wednesday Deal Day. So welcome. It is a small house that we are going to make available to you, one of our subscribers, so that you can be able to buy this property. So it's not a big deal of a property. We're buying it for 800,000. It is on contract and we are just waiting for you to come. But before we go ahead and speak about this deal, you do know that it is our tradition at the TJ Tribe right here. If you are meeting us for the first time, you're like, hey, what are these guys all about? Well, we are all about cash cow deals. We like to put good deals out there. So every Wednesday at the top of the hour, we are here talking about these good deals. It is not a student accommodation, this particular deal. As most of you would know, I like to make my money in student accommodation. It is a good business where you provide housing for the future leaders of our country and just making sure that they are living in conducive environments. Today's deal, it is a flip. So you're gonna buy that and put in a little bit of renovation and you can be able to sell this deal. So welcome to my flipping projects. You know, it is my flipping projects. And this deal that I'm going to be talking about, it's in an area that is called Parkrand. For some of you who don't know, you don't know where Parkrand is. It is in Boksburg. Yeah, so an area called Parkrand in Boksburg. But before we jump onto it, hey, how about we do our mantra, right? You all know our mantra? Yes, let's get ready. At the count of 3, we're going to get to it. 1, 2, 3. Bingo! My heart is open. My mind is open. Help me, TJ, to make some moolah. Whoop, whoop. Okay, good stuff. Let's jump onto the deal. I want to speak to this deal. And here is something that is fascinating. I'm not saying this so that I can encourage you to be in real estate. If you are here already, you know that real estate works. But I want to give you some stats on this particular property. And basically, this property has been sold around about 3 times in its lifetime. So this property was built in 1997. I was still in high school at the time. And this was the first time that this property was actually sold. I think because of the value, I think it was land. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. But anyway, so the first person who bought this property, let's just call it Lee, right? Lee bought this property for 250. This was back in 1998. That's a couple of years ago, right? But it's not. I wasn't still in high school at the time, so it's not a long time ago. And then thereafter, in the year 2000, and this is basically 2 years later, Lee sold the property to somebody else. Let's just call that person Raja. And Raja bought the property for 285,000. What happened? What happened? From 250, I didn't say 250,000, I said 250. This is that whole thing that they talk about to say buy real estate and wait. You all know that we talk about that. Some of you are waiting to buy real estate. It's not the right time, TJ. Now Raja in 2000, then later on sold the property to somebody else exactly 3 years later. And this time around they sold it for 385,000. So they made a whooping profit of 100,000. This is like back in 2003. And now these people here that bought this property for 383, they are selling the property to us for a whopping 800,000. Again, from 2000 and three, they made good money on the property, but obviously, there's more money to be made here, because the property itself has a value, my good friends, of 1 million. You're gonna have a shock on this one, right? And some of you are going to be saying, but TJ, how did you get this property? Well, these are what we call off-market deals. These are properties that are out there, and we dig in to find the right gem. So there is a link here that is called the tjtribe.com/myflip, and basically if you are to hit that link, you would be able to be getting these deals before they are out here on the tribe. And if you're good with it, you can be able to go ahead, and basically that's why I keep on saying, anybody who is a subscriber here on the channel, you can be able to close the deal. If we know how much you've got, if we know how much you qualify for a deal like this one, we wouldn't even bother to come out here. Let me just say, there's many deals that comes through. With all those deals, as they come through, if you're good for it and we know you, we'll just pass on the deal. There is around about 5 days in the week that we work, and we get multiple deals, my good friends, so they can come on your desk like fire. So my good friends, let's jump on to talk about this deal. So what you need to do on that link, right? You can see I'm jumping up and down, right? In my conversation, what you need to do is put in your details there. We're not going to ask a lot of things, but just basically to affirm that you're good for the deal. That's it. If you're good for the deal, we will send you those deals. But obviously, we will give you a call. I might give you a call myself, or one of my team members will give you a call so that we can verify who you are. Now, basically, let's go back to our deal. This particular deal, TJ, is there some form of evictions on this property? No. TJ, so why are they selling at 800? I don't know. If they're giving me a price that they want, that's what they want. I'm not going to ask too many questions, right? So we closed the deal at 800. It's on contract, and the evaluation on this property is sitting at 1 million, drum roll, 698,628. Yes. So basically this property is valued at 1.7, right? We're just rounding it off, right? We are buying this property for 800,000. With that, my good friends, there's closing fees. I always speak of closing fees. Remember what's closing fees? The transfers, the renovation, that kind of stuff, right? And it is sitting on 277. That's all of your closing cost on this deal. And all in all, you will need 1,077,000. So you're gonna need 1 million. Let's just call it 1,000,001. That's what you're going to need on this deal. From purchasing it as 800 with the closing costs, and bingo, you own the property. Now that you own the property, my good friends, there's also running costs. Running costs is a monthly cost for you to keep the property going. You got rates and taxes, insurance on this property. So there's about 1,400, let's just call it 1,500 running costs every month that you can have. However, remember, this is a flip, right? Because it is a flip, let's just wait. I'm going to show you some pictures of this property, and there we are with those pictures, and then we'll come back to the actual profit. My good friends, you are back. So the profit that you're going to be making Remember, there's a 1.1 that you're going to put in here. To be precise, 1,077,000. And if we are to take the commission away when you have renovated this place and you're going to sell it, you are going to be having no less than 300,000 in your pocket, and that is selling it below the market, right? The value of it is sitting on 1.7. We are saying, hey, how about we sell it at 1.5 million, right? And 300,000 is what you are going to be making there, and that's a whooping 28%, right? My good friends, this deal could be in and out and gone in 6 months' time, right? So, what are you waiting for? I did say, one of you who's a subscriber here, you would be able to get the property. I did say, we can only pass on these kind of deals if we know that you're looking for them. And we know your budget, how much you qualify for a bond, how much cash you've got, and bingo, we can pass on the deal to you and you can run with it. Or maybe we can help you. That's what we are here. That's what my flipping project is all about, helping other people to flip properties and they can make the money. So my good friends, it is great hanging out with you today. I'm hoping that I can see you on the next video right here at the TJ Tribe. But spread the news. Tell them there's a guy called TJ who's got some great deals. And if you're in the real estate space and you're looking for profitable deals, Wednesday Deal Day is the day that you need to tune in onto the TJ Tribe. But also don't forget, on Mondays we've got an educational video coming out every Monday, no fail. And on Saturdays we look at the back end, in the inside of the deal. Like for instance, how did we close this deal? So we look in the inside of the deal and showcase it to you so that we can all learn and hopefully be able to make some money. It is I, your boy, TJ. We check you out on the next video.